crack open this Coke Zero orange cream. But yeah, so hope everybody's doing well. I know nobody's watching yet, but I'm gonna hang around for a little bit. So I do have a little bit of an update. I have my desk in here. And I have the desk in here now, and I'll wait for a few people to come in, and I'll flip the camera around and I'll show it. So yeah, today I'm gonna visit the folks, and I'm gonna bring my desktop over. So it'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah. So we have a couple of people watching. Hope you can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Like that. Give me two thumbs up. So now we have 4 people watching. Retro Scotty, can you hear me okay? So I got 2 thumbs up from Retro Scotty. Yeah, so you're the first one to comment, but yeah, I got my desk in here now. So today when I visit the folks, I'm gonna bring my desktop over and get it set up in here. Hey, Preminator, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, I've been awake for a little bit. Hey, Via. So we have Wes in here. Pretty cool to see Wes. I do hope it, like at some point we'll have to collaborate. It's a great channel. Go check him out. Uh, Via VHS. Yeah, I'm wearing this. It's kind of cold today, so I'm just going to keep this jacket on. But I just got done watching Hard Boiled. So I mean, I've seen it before. It's definitely been a while. But I'm going to write my, notes down for that. I did watch The Long Walk, which I liked quite a bit. So those are the next 2 reviews that are going to come. Hard Boiled was requested, but I forgot who requested that. So, if somebody's watching out there, you know who you are. Yeah, so Hard Boiled and The Long Walk they're going to be next as far as reviews. So I have to, kind of get my thoughts together and, write them down on paper and then, hit record. We'll go from there. Whatever. Now let me get rid of this guy. Let's remove. Oh, thank you, Scotty. Yeah, so Hard Boiled. The next movie I want to check out is The Rip. So I will be checking that out soon, just out of curiosity. Uh, you saw From Dusk Till Dawn for the first time ever. It's a great movie. I haven't seen it in probably like 5 years, but I definitely would like to rewatch it again. Great movie. Probably that are definitely my top three of vampire films. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you do these streams. Like immediately the bots come in. Hey, Ezer Deemer. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Izzy. Okay. I have never seen Ghouls. I've also have never seen 30 Days. 30. Is it 30 Days, 30 Nights? Is that the one I'm looking for? Are you talking about The Long Walk, Preminator? Yeah, because I liked it. The last 5 minutes, I'm not sure about, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when I do review. But overall, I did like the movie quite a bit. Uh, don't you mean the T-800, Hayden? Oh yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay. Yeah, I need to watch it again. I don't know what you're talking about, Hayden. I look like someone that farted in his nose. Maybe your mom did that. Eh, go away. Yeah, see, look, the bots are coming out of the woodwork. Unless you're Patrick Wilson, the actor, not responding. You ever wonder how a blind man knows when to stop wiping? Um, he'll know when his finger breaks through the toilet paper. I don't know. Hey, Brantley. The T-850 was from T3. Hey, Vegas. Let's get rid of you. Well, actually, let's do that. Yeah, how about that? That's better. And you gone. Yeah, let's get rid of you too while we're at it. Bam. So, hey, via VHS, are you still in there? Are you still watching? Definitely. I would love to collaborate at some point. Um, like I said, for people out there that haven't seen this channel, go check him out. You know, great guy. Let's try this again. Add a Q&A sticker. Let's try it. A feel-good movie you always recommend. Start Q&A. Let's try that. Am I supposed to answer this? A feel-good movie? I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of them. VHS are making a comeback. I don't think I have any VHS. Maybe like one or two tapes. Now let's drag it to the trash can. I'm trying to get rid of this thing. There you go. Yeah, like the only VHS that I have are a couple of episodes of the Mask cartoon. That's pretty much it. I really don't have any VHS. Wedding Crashers is a feel-good movie. I've never seen it. A Knight's Tale. I've only seen a little bit of that movie, believe it or not. I haven't seen the entire thing. You have plenty of VHS. Yeah, I had a lot of VHS like 10 years ago. And then honestly, I just got rid of a lot of them. Like I said, maybe, I think I have a couple of VHS tapes of the Mask cartoon. Then I have a VHS tape of Hackers. And that's pretty much it. Hey, Real Will. Hope you're doing well. I'm really trying to get rid of a lot of DVDs. I mean, there's just so many that I have. Um, and I have to really go through and, pick which ones that I really want to keep, which ones that I want to convert to Blu-ray. Used to be able to get tons of VHS on Facebook Marketplace, but someone told Karen they're worth money now, so it's hard to find. Yeah. Is there any movies I look forward to this year? Not really. I mean, I have to look at a list of movies, but I mean, what do we have to look forward to? More sequels, more, remakes or reimaginings? I don't I don't know. I can't say for sure unless I see a list. Maybe The Odyssey. I forgot about that. I mean, I'm curious about that one a little bit. Is there any films of this year that, I mean, The Odyssey, Wes mentioned that. Um, is there any other movies that anybody looks forward to as far as this year goes? I do want to check out more. Dune 3. I forgot they were. I forgot Dune 3 was coming out. I haven't seen I haven't seen the other Dunes. Not any movie in particular, but I still see new releases because I have the membership. Okay, that's pretty cool. Project Hail Mary is my number one. I haven't heard about that one. They were okay. Yeah, I just haven't, and they might be good, but I just haven't, haven't had the chance to watch them or check them out. Sorry if I seem a little tired. I've been up since like 5:30, and I even got an iced coffee from Dunkin', and it seemed like it did the opposite, had the opposite effect. So yeah, I'm just kind of, you know, yeah, I haven't seen the original Dune. Um, the Odyssey looks cool, but I'm not a fan of period piece movies. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. What's that movie called with Jason Statham coming out next week? I've seen some previews. Believe it or not, I'm curious to see Mortal Kombat 2 and Street Fighter. Okay, Shelter, yeah, that's the name of the movie. Uh, I haven't seen the other 28 Days Later movies. I haven't seen one movie of that series. Yeah, but I'm a little bit, Street Fighter maybe. Um, I would say the Odyssey a little bit more. GameStop stores are closing. It's not a shock. I mean, do people still go to GameStop? I'm an ass. This July is the 40th anniversary of Aliens. It would be missed opportunity if not re-released in theaters in 4K. Yeah, definitely. I would love to see it in theaters. Uh, Digger. Yeah, you know what? I did hear about that one. The one with Tom Cruise. It looks interesting. Disclosure Day. Why does that sound familiar? Hey, Jamie. I still go to GameStop if we had one. It closed years ago, but I prefer to own a physical copy of a game over a download. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I just haven't been inside a GameStop in like 5 years or more. So I don't know how much has changed. I mean, oh, the new okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the new UFO movie, right? By Spielberg. I think I did see the trailer for that. My local GameStop closed down and became a Grand Slam collectible store. That's what, that seems to be happening quite a bit, especially like, FYE. That's becoming more of a collectibles, novelties store, where before it was about movies and music. And I mean, it's still there a little bit, but even, you know, FYE, they're kind of going by the wayside. They're starting to shut down, a lot of them. Yeah, I think we still have a FYE around here because, Raleigh is the nearest city and there's still an FYE in their mall. Yeah, the mall is it's just so weird now because you go in and it's like a ghost town. Yeah, I really miss the mall. Like the mall where I used to live at, the mall I think only has now like a bookstore and a sports store, and that's kind of what's keeping it going. Like there's not much to run home, to write home about, you know. Mm. Ugh. Yeah. Now all malls are like the dirt malls and mall rats. I still haven't seen mall rats. Yeah, I mean, you can go to the food court still, but the stores themselves, there's nothing, to write home about. Even I haven't been to Crabtree. I haven't been to Crabtree in a while. But for those that don't know, via VHS, he lives not far from me. We haven't met. Maybe at some point in the future we will. But yeah, I know where Crabtree is. Triangle Town. I went there maybe like last year at some point. I mean, Triangle Town has a few good stores. All right, I would definitely have to add Mallrats to my list to watch. Have you been to Triangle Town lately? Via only go to the mall for the food court. Yeah, I mean that's about what you go for. I mean the mall that Triangle Town that I mentioned, they have a Barnes and Noble and maybe one or two other stores that I hit up Fye, and that's about it. You went for an '80s car show, okay? Yeah, I'm trying to do the same too. I'm trying to check out a little bit more, newer films this year, even though there's not too many that I look forward to. But you're hoping to see around 200 new films this year. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but um, I definitely want to see a little bit more. I think I like last year. I did watch Hard Eyes, Companion. That both were good movies. Um, I'm trying to think of more. I can't think of more right now, but yeah. So last year I did watch a few, a little bit more than usual. I'll just put it like that. But this year I definitely would like to check out a little bit more. Um, I don't think we need Toy Story 5. That's just me. I like the first three, and I thought three ended it on a good note. Did we really need four and five? Yeah, it seems like the mall isn't quite as exciting as it used to be. Yeah, because every time you go to Chick fil A in the mall, it's crowded. Everybody wants Chick-fil-A. Are you talking about old movies? Okay. Uh, yeah, we have a couple of malls around here, and I mean they have some good stores in there, but it seems like the only time when the malls are booming is around around the holiday season. But you know, yeah, Toy Story is a great movie. Yeah, but I have no interest in watching 4 and 5. There's way too many Toy Stories. There should have been only. Honestly, looking back, there should have been only two. Like two would have been fine. Your okay, your mall doesn't have any food courts. Wow, that's crazy. Uh, this month you've seen 12 movies. The Great Outdoors, great movie. Uncle Buck, great movie. Summer Rental, great movie. Waxwork 1 and 2, Zombieland, good movies. I need to rewatch the Waxwork movies. I think I've seen the first one. Yeah, Big Trouble in Little China is a great movie, one of my favorites. I'm jealous. I wish I could have seen those in the theater. Yeah, commentary on Big Trouble would be cool. Yeah, a lot of John Candy. Oops. Yeah, I think I've seen the first Waxwork movie, but not the second one. But that's a great list of movies. Yeah, that'd be a fun one to do a commentary on. Well, now that I have my desk in here, I can bring my desktop over. And yeah, so that's possible. We can do a commentary on that. Oh, I, it just depends, Scotty, because right now my schedule is weird because I can't stay up on certain nights. I have to be at work in the morning, like real early. So okay, that's pretty cool. Preminator. Yeah, Home Alone 2 is a good one. The Blob remake is a good one. Why do I look familiar? I don't know. Oop. You remember my Rocky Balboa review? Yeah, well, I think I did a Sly marathon back in like 21 or 22, something like that. And yeah, I reviewed all the Rocky movies. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Rocky Balboa's turning 20. I saw that in the theater twice. I know that. Yeah, I remember being excited for Rocky Balboa and seeing it when it came out. And yeah, I saw it twice, I believe. Oh yeah, yeah, the Keanu marathon. That was fun. It was a little bumpy at first because going through his filmography in the beginning, like he did some crappy stuff. Like Babes in Toyland and um, the one with him and Andy Griffith, where Andy Griffith is like an alcoholic. I forgot the name of it, but there was a couple of good movies like The Night Before that not a lot of people know about that Keanu did back in the day, and I like that one. So, oh, you reviewing Cliffhanger? That's pretty cool. I definitely will check that out. Zombieland 3 might come out in 2029. Believe it or not, I have not seen the first one. I know that's weird. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, in between the John Wick movies, he did some really mediocre films like Replicas. Siberia was awful. Knock Knock. I don't like that movie. I know some people do, and that's fine. To each his own. I know he's got a movie coming up. Doing with Timothy Miller or Tim Miller. Wild Man Beyond. We got Wild Man in here. The first one's the best. That's what I've heard. I don't know why it's taken me so long to check it out, but it's cool to see Wild Man in here. It's going good. It's a little bit. My job right now is has slowed down quite a bit because the position I'm in, like I'm only a temp driver, so I'm being used like once a week to drive, and the rest of the week I'm working inside the plant. And so yeah, I'm about to find something else in the meantime. I didn't hear about that Wild Man. Zombieland's hilarious. Yeah, I will have to check that out. I think I do have it on Blu-ray. I have to check. Yeah, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't seen Stranger Things, so I don't know what the theory is. Action Jackson, yeah, that's a fun one. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. I wish when I met Carl Weathers back in like, I think it was 2022. Yeah, I wish I got a picture with him. Uh, Like I said, he did sign a pitcher for me. Um, I did ask him about Predator, but yeah, I can't remember what he said. But at least I got to meet him. So that was. I'm trying to remember. Actually, it may have been 2020. I think it was 2020. Yeah, Cobra Kai was a good show. I haven't seen the final season yet. I know what happens. I I haven't seen Shadow Warriors. I've heard about it with Carl Weathers and Hulk Hogan. I've heard about it. I have not seen 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. I mentioned earlier, but I have not seen any of those movies. Can I do a Van Damme movie marathon? Um, I'm not really doing marathons right now. I'm doing a few requests, and in between, I'm kind of doing my own thing, like random reviews. So I'm not really doing marathons right now. What's up, Gabbo? We got Gabbo in the chat. Every time I hear the Bone Temple, sounds like a corn title. Yeah, I mean, it does, doesn't it? I just yeah, I'm going to lunch about in about 30 minutes or so because she's going to lunch at about 12:30 my time. So we're gonna eat together. Uh, you're releasing Hard Target review on Thursday. That's awesome, man. Oh, I'm sorry. We're eating here. I think I'm just gonna make a sandwich, and she might eat, some fruit or something. But yeah, Hard Target's a great movie. I definitely will look forward to that video. Yep, gotta save money because last week we picked up a lot. Whether it was like Panera Bread or whatever, Arby's. Oh well, like a regular sandwich. Yeah, money. Well, money's tight. Yeah, same here. It's better to eat at home. Yeah, they have the meats. I've tried their chicken tenders. Not a fan. I think, I mean, but they're not really known for good tenders or like, you know, I mean, they're more of a sandwich place, so tenders are not their strong suit. I just don't like their tenders. That's pretty cool, Gabbo. Oh, that's pretty cool, Retro. And you saved money. Always good to save money. That's what we did yesterday. Went to the grocery store and got a lot of buy one get one free deals. So I mean, here's to saving money. Yeah, food's gotten expensive. Yeah, I mean, 12 pack of soda now, you're probably looking at $7, $8 a pack. So, it's best to wait for deals because even 12 packs are expensive. You're on a diet. Yeah, I try to maintain some kind of diet, but I know these aren't that great either. Like zero sugar stuff. I mean, you've been hitting the gym on a weekly basis. Yeah, I haven't worked out in a minute because of work. That's pretty cool, Scotty. Uh, I used to go to PA, Pennsylvania, to bring it back to New York because you don't have to pay the deposit price. Interesting. That's pretty cool. You take martial arts, or you're thinking about getting back into it. Yeah, I mean, weightlifting's good. I used to, before started working at UPS, I was doing like, 25-minute workouts at home. And if I had to dial that back, I've had to like kind of take a break. Yeah, I have a gym membership, but I have a Planet Fitness membership that I'm still paying for. But the nearest one is like 30 minutes away. Now they are building one close to me that's like 10 minutes away. So, you know, maybe I'll wait on that. No, I have not spoken to Fabio lately. Um, I would love to. I'd love to talk to him again and do a stream or do have some kind of collaboration. Fabio's a great guy and a friend, and I know he has a backup channel now, and he's kind of doing videos here and there. So that's great, that he's back on here. But isn't the YMCA expensive? Even for one person, it's like what, 40, $50 a month? Yeah, hiking's fun. I like to hike. Yeah, I'm not a Y member, but I know it's a cost a little bit. Yeah, he's uploading some videos, but I don't think he's back full time. Yeah. I mean, it's still cool to see him back in some capacity. But yeah, I'm trying to plan a little bit more. Of course, I want to do commentaries for things and stuff like that. But it's just, the way my schedule is right now, it's just weird because I can't really stay up that much during the week. I'll put it like this: uh, like Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, I know for sure that I have to be at work at like 3:25 in the morning or 3:30 in the morning. So it's just weird. Like the start times are kind of vary throughout the week, and it's always early in the morning. So, I mean, as far as I like, my days off are still Sunday, Mondays. So, um, yeah, you're gonna need good shoes to go hike. Yeah, so that's the thing. I mean, Saturday nights, kind of work, but you know, apparently too, like on Saturdays, they want us to come in early. At least like people that are in my position, because it's more than me. They want us to come in early in the morning to the plant and then drive for a little bit. So we're doing like a double duty on Saturdays. Yeah, it's way too early for me. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, that's what I'm trying to do as much as I can. And while I'm here, you know, I could do streams and stuff like that. Like, this afternoon, I'm gonna pick up my desktop and I'm not gonna. I'm. This is the only thing I'm gonna do today. So I'm not gonna like try and record or do any more streams today. Or, you know, I don't even know about this week yet. But at least I'll have my computer here. 3 hour time difference though. That's nuts. Yeah, it's tough, because you're trying to, create a time for, you know, doing collaborations, and especially when you have people that, collaborate. I can't even say the word right. Like people that you collaborate with, and there's different time zones and stuff like that. Uh, well, Big Trouble in Little China, I would love to do a commentary for. We just have to pick a time and stuff like that, and like that will be, if that's something that happens, I definitely would like to plan it, and that way people can know ahead of time that it's coming. But that'd be fun commentary. Yeah, I mean that's what it is right now, because like I said, this week Our start times at work in the morning just varies. Like tomorrow, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Wednesday through Friday, it's like 3:30 in the morning. Saturday, it's like 4:45. So it's just, yeah, Stone Cold's a good one. Good action flick. I need to watch it again. Yeah, Stone Cold. I need to. I don't think I have it actually. Now that I think about it, I don't think I own the movie, but I've seen it. Yeah, I do have the Scream Factory. I think it's Scream Factory Big Trouble in Little China Blu-ray. There's some good features up there. Yeah, I do have that. Yeah, I don't know what Shout Factory has put out lately. Yeah, yeah, I need to rewatch Stone Cold. Is there anything on the 4K for End of Days, like feature wise? I mean, of course, I know Arnold's not interviewed, but a Peter Hyams commentary. Okay. Yeah. New interviews, commentaries, old featurettes, the trailer. Okay. Yeah, that's a great movie. I know I have it on. Do I have it on Blu-ray? If not, I definitely have it on DVD. I have it on some kind of format, but definitely an underrated Arnold film. A fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy. My favorite line. Love that movie. Shockingly, in the interview with Peter Hyams, he talks about Time Cop, and yet they don't have that on 4K for Time Cop. Yeah, where's Time Cop at? I'm sure Van Damme would talk about it, but I don't know. I mean, Under Siege was Seagal's biggest hit, and they didn't get him for interviews because then they put out a 4K or something of Under Siege recently. Time Cop has a 4K, but it's bare bones. That's a shame. So let me ask you guys a question. Like, what do you think, is the future of physical media going into the new year? And let's say within the next year or two, like, what do you think is going to be the outcome of physical media? Boutique labels will probably thrive, but the big studios will probably care less. Yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, I could definitely see it becoming like a niche. You better hold on to what you have. It seems like independent labels might continue, but the main studios will probably, yeah, they don't want us owning anything. It will be exclusively boutique in the next 5 years. Either video game consoles going on digital, physical media players will become harder to get. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely true too. Like I have a Blu-ray player, I don't have a 4K player. I think I'll get one at some point. It's just not on my priority list right now. Uh, I've heard of that Wild Man. I just haven't seen it. The Secret of My Success. I saw the interview. It's funny because I saw the interview with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck on Joe Rogan, and Matt Damon mentioned The Hard Way. Speaking of Michael J. Fox, he mentioned the movie, but he couldn't think of the title of the movie. He did bring it up in the conversation, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't wait to pick up Mortal Kombat on 4K, or maybe by that point I'll get a 4K player, but we'll see what happens. In 10 years, collecting 4K movies will be like collecting VHS. Yeah. Any kind of physical media is slowly being phased out only by Walmart and Target. Yeah, because the last time I've been at Target, like, they've made room for more books. They don't really have much of a selection anymore. Yeah, the hard way would be fun. I think I do have it as part of like a Michael J. Fox collection. But yeah, Target's definitely in the last like what 5 years, they've really gotten rid of a lot of movies. Same with Walmart, especially Walmart in the last couple of years. They've really have shrunk down their movie section. I actually have both. I think I have like a Michael J. Fox like collection pack, and The Secret of My Success is in there, and The Hard Way. Like a a 4 pack. Yeah, I think Walmart still carries movies, thankfully, but not as much as they used to. Hey, JJ Crusher. Yeah, that's true. Like I haven't come to think about it, I haven't purchased any movies from Target in a good while. Like I have so many right now. I think I've taken a break from buying a lot of movies really in the last year. Yeah, I have a lot of those movies. Wow, man. They're boxed up, but I do have a lot of Michael J. Fox's movies. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, Target, they've really gotten rid of their movie selection. The only thing you got from Target was back in November, you got some breadsticks. Oh, there's a Pizza Hut inside your Target. Interesting. Usually it's like Starbucks or something. Yeah, I've never heard or have seen a Pizza Hut inside a Target, but yeah, usually it's like a Starbucks or Dunkin' or whatever, McDonald's. Holly Springs is a Pizza Hut kiosk and Target. Interesting. Yeah, I need to check out that movie, Wild Man. Uh, Speaking of Olive Garden, I know we have a gift card, and yeah, we got that for Christmas, and we haven't been to Olive Garden yet. I mean, really, the only reason to go to Olive Garden is for the breadsticks. Um, oh, $50. But there's also like other options too, like other restaurant options on the card. But I'm gonna go for another 5 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna take a lunch. So feel free to ask away. Panda Express is good. I've had it. We do have that around here. I forgot. I have to look at it again, but I think like Olive Garden, Bahama Breeze is on there, which I've never been to, and a couple of other places. Yeah, Panda Express is good food. I don't think I know we have Five Guys around here, but I've never been really, honestly. I work for BFG in Cary. If you ever swing by, I'll hook you up. Okay, this is pretty cool. Do you like wings via VHS? There's a really good wing place, I think in Fuquay Arena. It's called like Wing It or Winging It. That's a pretty good place to eat. Thank you, Preminator. Yeah, but I'll go on for another minute here. So I'll do like one more question or so. Yeah, Winging It, I think that's what it is. That's a pretty good place. My favorite drink? Uh, Probably Pepsi Zero, but I'm trying to cut back. Yeah, I've never I don't think I've ever had Five Guys. I've never been there. After reviews, um, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to, you know, plan things out a little bit. But to everybody out there, just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging around here, and you know, and it was good to talk to some of y'all, like Wes and Gabbo, Scotty, and Jamie, Wildman. Um, but I'll be back soon, and we'll get up again. And you guys have a good day. Ciao.